One day Hassan was giving a shave to one of the commanders. While shaving, Hassan had the habit of praising the person in front of him and also get benefited by the same. With the same purpose, Hassan tells the commander,
I will give you such a shave that even Sher Khan would be pale in comparison.
Buy some wood to burn in the fire.
My hands are very skilled in my job. Look this side, please.
Who wants to buy some wood to be burnt? Who wants to buy some wood to be burnt? All are very straight, but one is little bent. Who wants to buy some wood? Please buy some wood.
Oh no. Hassan, what is this? Is this how good your work is?
This does not happen every time. That Gangaram who lives in the hills has come to sell his wood. Hearing his very unique and dirty voice, my hand slipped a little. You please wait here, I'll go and see him and come.
But your going out is not going to give my cut mustache back. Now remove what is left of the mustache.
Hassan removes the remaining mustache of the commander and comes out to deal with Gangaram. And he says,
Tell me, Gangaram, how much will you charge me for all the wood on the donkey?
Oh, Khan Saab, what price am I going to ask you? You decide for yourself and pay me.
What I mean to say is, you would have thought of some price to sell the wood on this donkey, haven't you? Look, in business, these things are very common. Tell me, how much should I pay you? Tell me very frankly.
Is that so? If that is the case, I normally take 5 gold coins for this quality of wood.
Take these 5 gold coins and remove all the wood from the donkey, including the box, and keep it in that corner.
Khan Saab, the wood on the box is not the part of the wood for fuel.
Hey, but I had asked you the price for all the wood that was on the donkey's back, and I have paid you the amount you had demanded.
But Khan Saab, in our business we do not give the box containing the wood along with the wood.
I can't accept what you say. Gangaram, I had asked you for all the wood that was on the donkey's back. If your box is made of wood, what can I do? Listen, you have given your word and now you have to honor it.
But I earn my family's livelihood from this box, my lord. If you take away my box, what will I do?
Hey, if you give the box, you carry yourself. Carry the wood on your head.
No. Please don't do that, sir. We will then have to starve.
Look, Gangu, you know it very well that I am the barber for the emperor's family. If this matter goes to him, then you will lose both of your box as well as the donkey, eh?
knowing that his protests would have no effect on Hassan, Gangaram put the wood along with the box in a corner. Cursing Hassan in his mind, he made his way back home. Gangaram was very upset, in great anger, and clenching his fists, pacing up and down, he was muttering to himself.
It was all my fault. I should have listened to him carefully in the first place. But Hassan has also done injustice to me. How can such thing happen in business?
Seeing the restless Gangaram murmuring to himself, his wife asked,
Listen, what has happened to you? Why are you talking to yourself? You have sold the wood, haven't you?
Not only the wood, but also the box for the wood kept on the donkey's back.
What?
Gangaram narrated everything to his wife. Then the worried wife said,
Oh God, this is total injustice. You go to the emperor's court and make a complaint.
But how can I do that? That Hassan is the family barber of the emperor. For instance, even if the emperor decides in our favor, there is every chance that the barber might make our lives miserable.
Oh God. If that is the case, then you meet Birbal. He is the one who treats everybody equally. That's what I have heard.
Yes, what you say seems correct.
Gangaram immediately met Birbal. He explained all the facts to him.
So that is the story. Gangaram, you please don't worry. Now do exactly as I ask you to do. Listen. Understood?
Yes, sir.
My lord, last time, because of the noise made by that Gangaram, your shave was not proper. I have taught him a nice lesson. I don't think he will ever show his face again. Forget about Sher Khan. Even the emperor will be stunned by your looks. You watch, huh?
Hassan Khan Saab!
Huh?
Oh, Hassan Khan Saab!
Hassan, what is this? Again the same mistake? I will never set my foot here again.
But sir, at least shave off the balance mustaches.
Leave it. I will get it done myself.
Hassan Khan Saab! Oh, Hassan Khan Saab!
Hey, what is it? Now what have you come for here? Last time I have already bought all your wood.
But I have not come to sell wood today, my lord.
Then have you come here to sell your donkey? Foolish fellow.
Hassan Khan Saab, whatever happened last time was entirely my fault. Now let us forget that.
Come to the point.
I have a friend.
So have you come with his wood this time?
Oh no. My friend has obliged me number of times. It is because of him me and my family are alive today.
Hey, sir, come to the point.
Sir, I wish that you give my friend a shave.
How nice of you, Gangaram. As you wish. You are talking to me as if it is the emperor's wish. You are nothing but an ordinary seller of wood. And myself, I am the royal barber. Why should I give a shave to a friend? Come on, get out of here.
My friend has something special in him.
What is it?
Listen, anyone who gets to meet him, his future changes for better. Now look at me. Initially, I was very poor. I could not have even one proper med. Then I got him as my friend and my luck changed. Now I am leading a very happy life with my family.
Is it?
Yes. Now if you will give him a shave, who knows, even your luck will change for the better. Probably you could become one of the 9 James in the emperor's palace.
Okay. I'll come. But I will not take less than 20 gold coins, Ganga.
Okay, you can take it right now.
After paying the money, Gangaram brought Hassan to his house. After making all the arrangements for giving a shave, Hassan said,
Ganga, come on, please call your friend now.
He is standing in front of you. You may start.
Ganga, I cannot see anyone here.
How can that be? Who's this? This donkey is standing in front of you. What if it is a donkey? It is a very, very smart, just like you. He will not trouble you.
Donkey?
Yes, donkey. He is my most beloved friend. And you have come here to give him a shave. Now start immediately.
Hey, shave a donkey and me? Never.
What are you saying, Hassan Saab? Sometime back you agreed that you will give a shave to my friend. Have you forgotten that? You have also taken money for it.
Yes, but I did not know then that you will ask me to shave a donkey. And else?
What can I do if a donkey is my friend? You have accepted. You have to give this donkey a shave.
Who do you think I am? Huh? I am the family barber of the emperor. Insulting me is like insulting the emperor. I will now have to teach you a good lesson. I will show you who I am. You come to the emperor this very moment. Come on.
Saying so, Hassan took Gangaram to Akbar's palace and he said,
My lord, I have a complaint against this wood seller Gangaram, your highness.
Jahapanaha, even I have a complaint against Hassan.
Realizing that the situation would be tricky, Akbar said,
Birbal,
Yes, my lord.
listen to them what they want to say.
Tell me, Gangaram, what complaint have you got against Hassan?
Not him, Birbalji. I have a complaint against him.
Wait, Hassan. You belong to this palace, don't you?
Huh?
So we will first listen to what this common man Gangaram has to say, okay?
Okay.
Gangaram narrated the entire incident in front of everyone. Then Hassan asked,
Birbalji, now please you tell me, can a donkey be a friend of a man?
Why can it not be, Hassan?
Eh?
In this world, anyone who is of some use to another can be friends with each other.
Huh?
Then it can either be a donkey or a man.
But Birbalji, that his friend is a donkey was not told to me in the first place by Gangaram.
Who to take as a friend is best decided by the individual himself. How can we decide on that? And Gangaram had told you in advance that you will have to give a shave to his friend.
But how can a donkey be a friend to a man, my lord?
Why can it not be? If the box kept on the back of the donkey can be counted as firewood, then a donkey can also become the friend of a man. Am I correct?
Hassan was surprised by what Birbal said. He understood the trick played by Birbal and Gangaram. Softening his stand, he said,
I have made a mistake, Jahapna. Please forgive me. I have cheated on Gangaram. I am ready to return the box to him, my lord.
You will have to return the box, Hassan. But after giving a shave to Gangaram's friend.
So the turn came for Hassan to give a shave to Gangaram's close friend. All the people started laughing at him.